But, I mean, I guess that's why people need to wake up. And, I mean, some of the reason people need to wake up so that their souls are the most important.
Yeah, it is. That is the important. And how do you activate your soul to do right? Your heart wants to please Papa. You just love Daddy so much. It's not working your way to heaven. You just want to do something good that makes Daddy happy.
Yeah.
You might break the dishes washing them, but you're trying to make Daddy happy. You understand what I mean?
Yeah, I understand what you mean.
And that's the way he looks at it. I can always get another dish. Thank you for helping. It's not like you and me, you know, oh, you're clumsy, wham on the butt.
Oh, I don't do that about dishes.
Well, that's because
I use paper plates.
Dishes yet.
I know, I use paper plates.
You wait till they start getting older.
But I'm not a dishes type. I get mad about something else. I don't care about dishes, though. I guess you kind of want a set, and then when one breaks in the set, then... But I know what you're talking about. I can get mad at other things.
I wish people had no babies coming in. I really wish people didn't have kids your age, children's age.
I know. Well, you go ahead. Well, that's why I don't want to have any more, because I just feel like I felt rushed as it was. I was like, I got to get these kids out if I'm going to have kids, because I don't want... I just always, that verse haunted me, woe to those who are pregnant and nursing in those days.
Well, might have been the very last so-called white couple that got an Indian before the laws changed.
Oh.
And if we aren't, we can't get close to being it. Now, you know, you take the quarter going?
Yeah, I can take that part off.
Yeah, I really wish there were no little kids now. Oh, I tell you.
Oh, because of what you've seen in your visions?
Oh, yeah.
Do they just rape them or something, or what? Do they just rape them or eat them, or what? Like, why is it so bad? Just because you hear kids... That's what Larry said he saw, is he heard the kids screaming. And they take the parents one place and kids somewhere else.
Oh, yeah. It's just terrible.
Well, I want to go underground before any of that stuff happens, Red Elk.
Does God want you to go underground? Now,
He'll let me know. He'll let me know.
Make up your mind. Do you want to please God?
No, I want to please God.
Or you want to live in fear and say, this is what I want?
No, I'm just saying, I would like to go underground.
Nice
yes.
To go underground.
Yes.
Well, there are openings that some will do that.
Right.
And I'm in charge of 2 of those openings.
Well, then it's a good thing I created you as a hologram.
I assume that there's a lot of openings all across every continent, everywhere, and somebody in charge of it. But God knows who's going. I don't.
Right.
I would love to take my wife and unfortunately even my daughter. You know, I can leave her out here. But, and my grandson, sons and granddaughter, and I can put them in. But that's I doing it.
No, I understand that. I'm just saying, you know, they're just... Now, their souls, they go to heaven. Is that what you say? Unless 12 for girls and 13 for boys?
Right.
Like,
on those birthdays, in God's eyes, you've learned enough to stand before Him on your own now and be responsible for all your actions, good and bad. prior to that, if they die prior to that, I don't care. They're the worst kid in the world.
Well, then this just needs to happen within the next 10 years, or else I need to make sure that I make sure I do all that I can to teach them about God anyway, but it's ultimately going to be their choice.
Yeah. There's one thing my mother, I am so thankful that she did. I hold a lot against her. I really do. I love her. As I say, she tried, but she was such an eye person. And, we were more hindrance than I helped to her. But the one thing that she did, and I would not be on this path that I'm now on if it wasn't for what she did. She, and I'll remember the conversation past the day I died. She said to my sister and I imagine to the other three, I am not going to tell you what church you go to. This is going to be a personal decision. You go, I'm not going to say one's right, one's wrong. You go by your heart and as you feel led. And she meant it. I'm the only one that went Indian. My brother, he went Catholic. My sister, she went New Age. My other sister, she kind of rides on the edge called Jehovah's Witness. My little sister's dead, so it doesn't matter. Come on, buddy. Close to that pyramid. Off here on the left, you see what I mean, this sloping breast-like thing.
Yeah.
Might see it right in here. Right here on the left of that.
Which one?
Oh, it's not yet. You
Okay. Okay. Down there?
I'm not sure. I didn't pay more attention to driving.
Now, what mountain is that?
That's Adams. Oh, right here. There it is.
Oh, okay. So that's a pyramid.
That's a pyramid. Ancient.
Oh, yeah. This says Mount Rainier and this says Mount Adams.
Yeah.
There's just a sign.
That one talked to me.
That's the one that wants you to go up there?
No.
Oh.
No. That one, it was like talking to God. The voice was almost identical.
No way.
And so strong. It's just like when God speaks.
Yeah.
Audibly in my head.
Yeah.
Speaks. Now you see that top hill over here that's kind of flat, way up higher than the others?
I was looking at it
I'll
earlier.
explain that to you in a couple
Let me
minutes.
see.
Remember that.
Which one?
That one.
This
right
one over there?
Higher than this.
Yeah. Was that their landing place?
No, this
Oh.
has nothing to do with that.
Oh, okay.
But it has everything to do with the pyramid.
Okay.
Anyway, I was up on just a time alone with Dad, creation. And I got way up high on the mountain, looked over and there was Mount Rainier, just a beautiful day like today. And I looked at it, I sat down just looking at the millions of trees below me and just enjoying the day and nature. And I looked up at that mountain and I raised my right hand and said, "Oh, brother." You know, like greetings, brother.
Yeah.
And suddenly,
Oh, no
gee!
way.
Man almighty.
You're like,
Like those flowers talking back to you.
yeah. They just have little squeaky voices. Yeah. Imagine. It's so weird that the whole thing can have a voice, and then there's little rocks and pieces, and those are their own little elements
You got
in
to
it.
remember, people say, boy, you're like a mountain. I'm like, man. And I said, stop and think about it. What do you mean? I say, you see a mountain. I see trains of little stones, pebbles, rocks, sand, dirt. Each an individual piece that makes this mountain up. I'm not a mountain. I'm just the result of all the little pieces holding me up.